Hey guys, what's up? What's up? It's me, your boy Sean John, your Moving Biz CEO, founder of JumpingJackMovers.com. Listen, I got a really cool video. It's going to help a lot of you. Reason I know it, reason I'm so sure it will, is because I'm responding to the question I've been getting from you guys in the comments on social media, including my Instagram, Moving Biz CEO. Follow me there. You can also get into the Facebook group, Moving Biz CEO. Follow there. So, a lot of you, when you're going through the startup phase, like I did some years ago, right? And I was kind of like, all right, here's what it takes to get started to move. I knew I got to have this, I got to have that, I got to have that. Yet I had no money. And so I was not able to go out and get these things. And so what happens is, for a lot of you, you think that in order to get started, and this is probably going to shock a lot of you, in order to get started, you feel like you need to have all these dots crossed and all these T's dotted, and I said it backwards for a reason. And the truth is you actually don't. So think about the things that you might need whenever you're getting into the moving industry, right? So let's think about a couple things that you might need to do a move, right? So first thing you're gonna need is you're gonna need a crew, strike crew, gonna need a truck, and I'll just do just a few of them. We don't have to do them all. And for sure, you're gonna need supplies, right? Right, so you need a crew, you need to get a truck, you need to have supplies so that you can perform the move at the highest level possible, because that's what the goal is, right? Correct. And so for a lot of you, you go out instantly, and the first thing you think about is, all right, crew. And then if you're like me, and you probably are, just think about friends and family, right? Warm market, people you already know, have a relationship with. Now, they don't know anything about the move, but you as the mover, you're going to be in control, right? So you just kind of guide them and they listen to what you tell them. They're just helping, right? And so you get the crew covered, and then next thing you guys get to the truck. And here's where a lot of you make a mistake. I'm big on never funding a service business. And I have a lot of different reasons for not doing this, but never fund a service business using debt. That's bad debt, right? So if you run out there and you use your credit card, you swipe it and you buy a truck, now what? Now your business is already cash flowing negative. It's upside down, right? You're negative $20,000, $30,000, whether it's cash or a credit card, does not matter. You're negative now. All of that money could have gone into your advertising to bring in revenue, but instead it went out the back door to invest in a business that has no revenue. And you never want to borrow money for a no revenue business. So I always train, whenever I'm doing coaching, I always train you guys, first things first, go out and get a customer. You have two choices when it comes to supplies, because you guys are going, Sean, well, I need supplies. I need to get a truck. I got you. Listen, you can rent those things. You do not have to buy them. See the X here, the check there? In the beginning, do not buy any of those things. Go out. The most important thing is not the equipment and supplies or the truck that you have. You can literally borrow those things. You can borrow a truck. You can borrow supplies, blankets, dollies. You can borrow all of that, right? Your main focus is getting someone to help you, and then you can usually do that with your warm market, just keeping it real. And then the next thing is going to be rent instead of buy. A lot of guys I come across, they're like, hey, I just went and bought a truck. I'm like, where's your customers? Well, I haven't got a customer, but I got a cool truck. You got to be kidding me. Now you're negative $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on a truck with no customers. So here's what I prefer you to do. I prefer you not to buy anything, rent everything, let the company bring in this thing called revenue. So I want you to go and get a customer. This is a customer, believe it or not. And then that customer is going to bring you revenue in the form of money. So instead of you going and focus on getting a truck or getting supplies, listen, rent those things. You can put a deposit on a truck, have a truck. I'd rather spend $100 for a deposit on a truck than $30,000 for a truck and no customer. I'd rather spend $100 for a customer and no truck than $30,000, $10,000 for a truck and no customer. Make sense? all I'm thinking about is pumping that money into the marketing to bring in new customers. So I want to go get as many new customers as I can. That's all I'm thinking about. Hey, go get all the new customers you can. And they're going to keep bringing me money as I keep doing these jobs. And then when the company is saying, hey, we need to grow. We're renting trucks, cool, but we need another crew. We need another truck. We have too much work, not enough crew, not enough trucks. And the company's now telling you, hey, we got to grow. I'm outgrowing this shirt, right? This is too small. I got to get bigger. Then and only then will you think about taking debt or credit or cash or anything to go and get a truck. So once the company's telling you it's time to grow, then and only then do you go and acquire a truck and supplies. But guys, again, and I should save you a lot of money with just this quick lesson. Please don't go out and buy anything you don't need. Let your business grow and prove itself to you. Give it an opportunity to grow, and then you use that money to grow it when it tells you it's time to grow, right? So don't go and waste all this money on trucks you don't need. You don't need those things. You need customers. You don't need trucks. You need customers. Go and get customers. Then the customers are going to pay you. And then you take that money, and then when the business says, hey, we need to grow, you take the money from what the customers pay you or the credit, and then you go and acquire the truck. Let the customers pay for your growth, not you. Do not self-fund your business. Let the customers fund it, right? If you need coaching, drop it in the comments. Otherwise, you can get the masterclass. I'll drop it down below. Or if you want to get in the live training with me coming up in December, the webinar, I'll drop that link also. I'm very limited on one-on-one coaching. It does cost a good bit, but you don't have to do it. You're welcome to get into the trainings. But if you want one-on-one coaching, just write coaching in the comments. Otherwise, I'll see you guys on the next videos. And remember, please do not go out there and buy a truck. Let the customers buy the truck for you. Okay? Peace.